And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to a name that I'm not gonna pronounce because it's very bad, but let's just call it Dandy 1. It's basically a needle fun game made by someone that likes the word dandy a lot because he used it in like 4 of his fun games. And I normally wouldn't play a fun game with this name just because of the name, but it was recommended to me by one of my viewers, so I have the seal of approval, at least from someone I trust for fun games at least. So we will see how it is. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be anything more than a needle game, really. Hey Draynod, how is it going? No, I mean, I didn't know what to do today, but I prefer to play this one. Like, I prefer to save, because yeah, you... Oh. Wait. I thought that room had more. I guess not. But yeah, I could have played Miku today, but I prefer to leave that for days that I don't know what to play. Since I already had this game... Wait, is the sound fine? Yeah, it is fine. It's not fine for me though. Should be more quiet. There you go. You beat this game today? Yeah, I saw that you were streaming it. Obviously didn't watch it because I don't wanna get spoiled, but... I don't know if I can beat it today though. You know that you are better than me at this type of game, so... I don't know if I will be able to get a W today, but that's fine. There is no need to hurry. Why will we hurry? There is no need. Already a fly getting in my way. Damn it. These flies, dude, I swear they only come when I'm streaming. Stupid ass flies. You are colorblind? I mean, there aren't that many colors here, so, you know. Some of these rooms were green. I mean, well, yellow and green are pretty close to each other, so... I mean... Look, there is a gradient on the background that goes from, from light to dark. So you could probably see some of that gradient on green, I guess. I mean, the color is obviously very clearly yellow and gradients of yellow, but you know. As the creator Twitter and say there is no green rooms, it's not just this game, every time I confuse the two. Have you considered that it might be a problem on your monitor? Your MMO character had green hair and you thought it was blonde. Yeah, but as I say, maybe it's a monitor issue, maybe you don't have that problem in real life. Or it's on multiple monitors. Well, that doesn't necessarily imply being colorblind though. I'm pretty sure that colorblind... Well, I guess colorblind... See, the problem is that I'm an ESL, right? So I don't know if colorblind is a general term or not, but... It might be just a specific category of it, you know? I think. It's not like you cannot recognize any color. Maybe it's just a specific problem. Like, there are some colorblind people that cannot see purple, for example. But they can see other colors, more or less. I'm happy you're coping for... Well, I don't know. Your issue is with green, yellow, yeah. I mean, I don't know, you can go to... Well, I'm not sure if this is also how you say it in English, but... You could go to an oculist or whoever is the professional that is supposed to look into ice. Maybe. I mean, for those type of things, sorry, for those type of things, it's better to have official confirmation. You wanna do a colorblind test on stream for content? Interesting content you have. Interesting content ideas, mostly. Well, I mean, I guess being colorblind is one of those things that it's hard to tell until you actually get into a very specific situation. I don't know. I know that human conditions are a little bit weird. A lot of things don't work as they should. And it is the way it is. They don't work as they should. There's not much you can do. You know? But yeah, in these situations I will just go to a doctor. Well, I don't know if doctor is the word, but to a professional. Because you know that a lot of tests on the internet are very shit, you know? Maybe something that like color blindness might be easier than other type of medical tests. But I will still not trust the internet for that. Also, how is it going, Kyle? I'll bring it up to my doctor next time. It sounds like a good idea. Oh, really? You know, I probably could have made that shampoo without double shampooing. That's a shame. No, actually not. Or at least not like that. And that last shampoo is hard. You see yellow now, but some rooms it's green. Well, could it be that maybe you're looking at your monitor too much? That could also be a thing. I don't know. Like your monitor might be too bright, and it's not that it shows the color different, but it affects your eyes. I don't know, just to throw a guess. Okay, I can do that shampoo apparently. I know how you're supposed to do it, but I cannot do it. Yeah, I know that you say it's every. Well, no, here I'm not saying that your monitor is the problem in the sense that your monitor shows wrong color. I'm saying that maybe your monitor is so bright that it fucks with your eyes. You know? Because for example, in my case, I use my monitor in something called eye saver mode. So there is not too much brightness, for example. Hope I'm still welcome. Welcome where? Here? I think most chatters here have a disability in one way or another. Don't worry about it. You're right at home. My hair is black. My hair is a very weird thing because There are some very small pieces of hair that are blonde, but for the most part it's like very dark brown. Well, when I was a kid, I was blonde, believe it or not. Well, a kid, more like a toddler. I was a toddler, I think I was blonde. And then my hair just naturally went darker for some reason. My hair is mostly like a very dark brown. But I mean, it's so dark it might as well be black. But yeah, it's okay. Did have to leave though for tonight. Actually got a work thing tomorrow at an early time. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. Leave whenever you need or want. Oh, I can definitely tell you I won't beat the game before you leave, that's for sure. You know, I can tell you that real quick. Yeah, I most likely won't beat this game today either. I kinda doubt it. Wait, how is this champ? I don't think it's... Oh, it is a drop champ. Or at least it works. Okay, and this is the first room having two checkpoints if you don't count the first one. Good night. Have a good night, Mr. Draynod, and thanks for recommending me this game. And, well, hope you sleep well and good luck with whatever you have tomorrow. Okay. I will still try to beat it today, but I don't think I can. We will see though. Ooh, that champ. Wait, maybe I can champ between the two spikes. I think that should be easier. It's probably easier. Right? Isn't it? Oh. Not if I hit them like that. Wait, this is a medley of songs. I just heard like a part of Tengen Toppa opening. Is this a medley of anime openings or something? I wasn't really paying attention to it. Yeah, well, I think that this is supposed to be based on a game that is called Uhuhu Spike. And that game is known for having medleys, I think, of Vocaloid songs. So maybe this is a medley of anime songs. I'm not sure if it's easier to go there, actually. That almost sounded like a Haruhi song. I mean, they probably are. That's the thing. Just that I obviously won't recognize all of them, because I'm not a very big anime watcher. Okay, and some of these kinda sound like Idol Master, right? I don't know, I never watched Idol Master, but it sounds like the type of melody you will find there. But yeah. I don't have the knowledge to recognize them all. If it was a Toho medley though, that would be a different story. Will very easily recognize them. Well, maybe with one or two exceptions, I guess. Which will mostly be the CD songs. Yeah. I mean, I'm not paying that much attention to the music, but so far the only one I recognize is Sorairo days. The Tengen Toppa one. The Chromatic Lotus. But that's not a CD song. Isn't that from Immaterial and Missing Power? Actually, wait, the Chromatic Lotus is... I'm trying to picture which one it is. Oh, I know which one it is. Yeah, that's from Touhou 3. That's from Phantasmagoria of Dimensional Dream. If that's the one, I think it is. But yeah, I'm not very good with the name of the songs, but I will be able to say things like it's from stage 4 of Ed's game, right? That's something I could tell you. I mean, it's like the other day that I obviously recognize the last stage song from Touhou 15. I didn't remember the name because I never bother remembering it. Okay. Nice. That last checkpoint was a lot easier than it looked. Now the problem here is that I'm looking at a switch, and the switch probably means that there is gonna be cycles, right? Which I'm not a very big fan of. But yeah, there is no platform there. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because, as I said, I'm not good with song names. Famous theme in PODD, that's not the chromatic. Yeah, maybe it isn't. I don't know, like... The names I'm not good at remembering them. So yeah, maybe it's not the one I had in mind. Well, okay, that's not really a cycle. I mean, you need to go back a little bit, but... yeah. The problem is that champ looks insane. To, like, go from the switch to... go from the switch to, well, to the previous place. Seems like a really big issue. Well, even the first jump there is an issue. I think what you're supposed to do is do a first jump next to the mini spike and then double jump to the left. Or at least I hope it's that. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I hope it's that, because that is hard enough. It's a remix from Seiho. Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah, the one I had in mind is another one. Yeah, I know that this is based on Uhuhu Spike. Draynot told me. But how is it going, Wasabi? I was talking about that earlier. I still don't know how to do that though. Even if it is... yeah, maybe it's not going right next to the mini spike. Looks pretty hard. I'm not sure how to do that at all. Like, it looks like such an insanely hard jump. This is one of those things that you're supposed to get the right align and walk off. I'm not sure. And maybe... no, that doesn't work. Drill... what? Know what you're talking about, but yeah, I don't think that exists. But you know, this... I can't see any way to do this. Like, it's probably something like that, like you jump and then when you're above the horizontal spike you double jump, but it looks so extremely hard. That's, well, and not to mention this looks very hard as well. Unless you're supposed to walk off that one. I don't even know if that's the case. I probably should actually practice that jump too, because it looks very hard as well. It doesn't seem like I can do much about it. Was that Sono Chino Sadame? Probably. I actually have no idea how to do that. I want to see if getting that line down there will help. Because since it's a mini spike, you can like just walk off, right? I think. But it's not, I mean, if it is an align, it's not that one. I don't know if I have it. Well, not to mention that even if it is an align there, you still hit these walls. Unless it's like this. I don't know. The wall on the right of the switch. Okay, I will try it. But you should go to sleep, Mr. Draynor. Come on. You want to... Huh. Went to bed thinking I will struggle with this. You think so? Well, thanks for the consideration. But I mean, even if I somehow get that jump, how do I get this one? Because that one you cannot walk off. You're supposed to jump and double jump. Yeah, it's an anime medley. But yeah, even if I get the mini spike, that one on the top doesn't seem very easy. No, it doesn't seem... I mean, I couldn't walk off with... I mean, not with this same align at least. Oh, never mind, you can? I guess I fucked up my align before that. Yeah, you're correct. Thank you. Yeah, you can do it. Yes. Thanks for the advice and have a good night. There is a few jumps like this. Well, it's fine. I guess we can figure it out somehow. Or not, I don't know. Hey, don't worry about it. Even if I don't... Ah, damn it. Even walking off it's hard. Hey, good night. Damn, my throat is completely fucked though. And the stream just started. So that's bad. Damn it. It's fine. I mean, trying to see the logic of that align, but I'm not sure how to interpret it. Unfortunately, not an expert on that topic, so I think that it's just one of those things that you need to try. But it's still hard. I can imagine getting stuck in checkpoints like this a bunch. Because regardless of the align, they are hard jumps. Even with the right align. If to that you have to add having a good align, that's a problem. Something that I should notice is that the background has those like music lines that Uhuhu Spike has as well. Which I don't know why I didn't notice up until now, but yeah. It is the way it is. Damn it, dude, this jump is gonna be so hard. This jump is gonna mess me up very badly. Also, something that I still haven't figured out is if the medley repeated or not. Seems to be very long, and assuming that it doesn't have a perfect loop, it still hasn't looped. And if it has a perfect loop, then yeah, good luck. Okay. Oh, but the align is different there. Oh, maybe no, it's because I went through, like, I hit the left wall, right? Didn't I? I think I hit the left wall and it fucked my align. It's that it's hard not to, because in a jump like that you're gonna be holding left like a maniac. Then it's a little bit crazy that when aligns are a thing, you kinda have to treat the walls as another obstacle. It's a very interesting design that I'm pretty sure that a lot of more advanced needle games have. I don't know. I think that those advanced needle games with very precise jumps are things that I probably will never play. That's the third time in a row I died to that. You believe that? And yeah, we're probably gonna be stuck here for quite a long time. That's gonna be an issue. Okay, that worked. Wait, but that is... Okay, I didn't hit the wall there and that still didn't work. So what's the right align for that? Hey, if you're there, Wasabi, do you know the align for that one? Apparently it's not the same one as the spike on top. So here, there's not much you can do. I mean, there's not much you can do considering that you only have one wall. You use it for the first one. On the second one, you only have this wall. So that seems like an issue. But maybe I did hit the wall, but it didn't look like I hit the wall. It's hard to tell when you're so close to the wall. Feels a little bit hard to see if you hit it or not, but I don't think I did. So I was like here, so I didn't hit it. I think another problem that I have is that I'm not very good at slightly pressing buttons. You know, it's something that is very important in needle games, because well, obviously your champ is as high as how much you press the button. But yeah. Oh, and you can also hit the wall next to the mini spike on top, and that's fucked up. It seems that this is quite a peak of difficulty. I think that that's a problem with needle players, that probably it's hard for them to... Okay, I did hit the wall there for sure. In that case I will have to do something else here. But yeah, that... Like, without walking off, that champ looks impossible to me. You know, I feel like needle players, even when they try... Oh, I hit that wall as well. So that's probably the reason why the walk off didn't work, but how do I avoid hitting that wall? It's like you cannot help it. Well, I mean, you either hit the wall or you hit the mini spike. So I guess that's the reason why it didn't work last time. It probably does work. No, okay, I definitely did not hit any wall there, and the walk off did not work, so I guess Draenor was wrong, but that's fine. I guess that means that, well, I don't know how else to do that champ though. Yeah. That's a shame, because if I could walk off there, it obviously would be free, but it doesn't seem like I can. But champing before that mini spike also seems impossible. Well, everything looks impossible. Oh, I think the song should loop. So if the song loop for the first time, this is a half an hour loop. That's interesting. Pretty cool. How many things you can fit in a medley song. Because half an hour is a very long time for a song. I guess it makes the job of the creator a lot easier. Well, the problem is that Draenor also mentioned that there are other checkpoints like this, so that seems like the biggest issue here. That really seems like the biggest issue. But that's fine. Yeah, that champ looks ridiculous. Fuck. I have a feeling that I also have to put a limit to myself here, because I don't want to try this for the rest of the stream. So I feel like if I cannot get this checkpoint in a reasonable amount of time, it's better to play something else, because it just looks way too hard. And I cannot get that one. I don't know what to put as a limit. I also don't want to lay it for that long. But I don't know, the walk-off doesn't work here, so... I mean, I tried again just in case, but no, it doesn't work. Damn it. I'm receiving wrong instructions. Hey, there's not much you can do because this is the only other wall you have, and this one also doesn't work. So... I mean, the other wall is the one that is on top there, but I think I also tried that and it didn't work either. So yeah, I think that might be fucked. Wait, why did I do that? My bad. Might be turbo fucked, but at least this serves as a lesson to not take 50 plus needle games. I thought I could take them, but I guess not. But that's fine. I guess I'm still in the below 50 category for needle games. That's fine. Might be able to get there one day. How do I do this? I thought that one was good, but it wasn't. Maybe I could have double jump there, but that looks very hard as well. Touch block directly below trigger. Walk off at the mini spike. Yeah, but if I do that, I cannot walk off at the big spike. That's the issue. The align beside the trigger is the same as wall you try to avoid. The align beside the trigger is the same as wall you try to avoid. Okay. Well, but in that case the problem is that I will either have to not walk off at the big one or not walk off at the small one. You know? It's like a pick your poison situation. Anyways, how is it going, Yami? Yeah, life is filled with choices. But yeah, I mean, I guess the big spike jump looks easier. But the problem is that I didn't do it a single time. They're saying that the align is this one. This is the right align. Directly below trigger, so it is that one. But yeah, doing that jump without walking off seems terrible. I don't think I can do it. I mean, both jumps look terrible. It's just that if it was the same align... Well, if it was the same align, I would have done it like 20 minutes ago. Well, I guess something like that could work. And also interesting to know that the align that is next to the trigger is the same as the one in this left wall. Didn't know that. Yeah, that one is gonna be rough. Well, we will see. Look, I will give this checkpoint 20 more minutes, which I think it's a very reasonable time to give it. If I somehow cannot get it there, I guess we need to switch. I want to assume I will be able to get it by then. But if I don't, it basically just means that this difficulty is not for me yet. Like, I'm not there yet. I need to revisit these games later, but not now. But we will see. We got 20 minutes. I think that it's a very good amount of, well, 20 minutes plus the other probably probable 20 minutes that it took me to try until now. But yeah. Well, I don't know what well, in the case I don't get it, I don't know what I could switch to. That's the problem. Didn't really think of anything else. Well, that's an issue. Little bit of an issue. I have an idea, actually. Maybe a good idea. I could try hard the extra mode of Great Fairy Wars. Yeah, I could do that, I guess. Don't see why not. It will be a good idea. Well, I'm not sure if I should call it a good idea, but I guess it's better than nothing, though. Another idea could be trying I Want a Hell Take. That I really wasn't planning on playing an avoidance today. Or ever, for that matter. But that's an avoidance that I want to get, because it looks cool. Even if it's hard. Looks like an avoidance that is cool. But yeah, no, I don't think I will do that. I will probably go for Great Fairy Wars. Most likely. That one has a little bit more variety. Depends on your definition of variety. I also... Another thing that I try seeing is if this game supported my controller natively, so I didn't need to use Shoy 2 key, but it doesn't. I need to use Shoy 2 key, and I still... I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I still feel like Shoy 2 key adds a little bit of delay. And like more delay that there will be if the game could detect the controller. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Because with this type of things that are very precise, it's hard to tell exactly how much you are missing because of your peripherals. It's very hard to tell. You need to do very specific tests that I don't wanna do. They sound like a lot of work or too little reward, you know. I guess the reward wouldn't be little, but I don't know. Hey, that's crazy, the amount of difference. I mean, I understand that Delicious Fruit difficulty ratings are not set in stone, but there's quite a big difference between 40 and 50, at least when it comes to needle. Like, it seems like a completely different category. Like, not so long ago I played Wanna Be the Linearity. It's a game that is rated at 45 points of difficulty or something like that. And that game, it almost looked like a beginner's game. And yet this, like, if you apply that logic, this game should be a fair challenge to me. But it seems like it's way above that. So yeah, I guess I will need to stick to below 50. But the problem is that there aren't that many. I mean, the thing about I Wanna Be the Guy is that a lot of the production value goes for the really hard fun games that I cannot play. So that's the issue. That obviously applies even more to needle and avoidances. If you want to get into Needle, it seems a little bit harder. Yeah, that's the way it is. And apparently, of the games that this guy made, this is theoretically one of the easiest ones. So that's a problem in itself. That is quite a problem. But yeah, it's the way it is. Oh, that worked, but unfortunately I touched the wall. Yeah, that's another problem, dude. On top of doing that, you also have to somehow avoid the wall. It's crazy. Well, it is what it is. The problem is that I will have to... No, actually... No, never mind. Another thing that... No, forget about it. I was gonna say something, but no. But yeah. Needle games are hard. Oh, I got it. Nice. Holy shit, that took a very long time. But yeah, thank you, Yami, for the advice. Though, this kinda makes me fear for the rest of the game. Because if that random checkpoint there took me that long, the rest of the game is probably gonna fuck me up even harder. You know? Well, Draynor mentioned that there are other checkpoints like this, so... I should have double jump. Yeah, I feel like that previous checkpoint, like you need aligned knowledge. And I thought that aligned knowledge is something that you needed in more complex Needle fan games, but it's like it's needed in something as low as this. Low in terms of difficulty, I mean. Is this compared to the real ball-busting Needle games? It's nothing. Alright, got that. At least that screen is behind me now. Well, that's an interesting shot. So, it seems a little bit hard. You're supposed to ace that diagonal all the way from the top. Seems like that's the case. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure there is a very... Yeah, a very specific setup. The other jump looks like a problem too. The readme of this game also say that there are some secret rooms, but I'm assuming that the secret rooms require... Because this type of place looks like it has secrets. Well, maybe if I go straight down. I mean, there was a red light. I thought that meant that there was something down there, but no. Maybe it didn't mean that. I wonder if the secret rooms are supposed to to have like more needle or if they are just like an image in the background. They could be both. Wait, there's something that I want to check. Okay, so these saves are not proximity protected, so you could theoretically just shoot at a save from afar and still get it. Though at the same time that might not be a good idea, because that seems like you are asking to get softlock, which will be an issue. Wouldn't want to get softlock if it's possible. At the same time, I mean, the issue is that in I Wanna Be the Guy, well, obviously the save triggers when the bullet hits the save. But if the bullet hit the save at the same time that you die, you are dead. Like, you are softlocked forever. I guess I could use Yami's program in that case. He made a program to edit saves. I guess there's that. I don't know, that seems like too much work. Well, it probably isn't. And also, after that sham, well, the rest doesn't look that bad. It's not that menacing, I guess. I feel like another problem is that... Well, I know that that's how it is in Uhuhu Spike, but I feel like the music is a little bit too chaotic for something that you're supposed to do calmly. I mean, I know that you can just mute the music and that's it, but I don't think I want to do that. And again, the name of the game already tells you you're getting into something. I guess it makes sense. Is that gonna... no. Okay, but that jump is still not good. I don't know what I did there. Also, is it possible to fall here? I mean, there is a tiny gap, but it doesn't seem like you have enough space. But at the same time, why would that gap be there? And it's not the only gap, there is also a gap below. You somehow make it through the first one. Kinda makes me think that there is something, but is that even possible? I mean, it's not like you can make your hitbox smaller. I don't know. Maybe with the right align or something. Do you know if that's possible, Yami? Squeezing through that spike below. Like, I'm very curious to see if there is one align, but no, it looks too tight to make it. Right? Doesn't seem possible. At least I don't think it is. It would be weird if it was, I think. I got that. This one has This it has more checkpoints. But then these champs don't look any better. Yeah, it's okay, don't worry about it. Even if it had something, I wouldn't have gone for it anyway, so no problem. Yeah, that champ looks hard. I mean, the rest... Trying to look at the rest of the screen. The rest of the screen does... Well, okay, on the last checkpoint, that one champ between the mini spikes and that upside down spike looks very hard. Aside from that, the rest of the screen seems relatively easy. But yeah, the issue is this first champ as well. That first champ looks terrible. I mean, if you're able to do that, I guess the second one is not that bad. So my line allows me to go down on that, but not on the other mini spikes. That would have worked, but I went a little bit too much to the left. I also wonder if after I'm done with the game, if my eyes are gonna start seeing yellow in other places. Hopefully not. Because usually games don't tend to have only one color. That is the one that, you know, is the most frequent. Well, I guess unless you're playing, I don't know, football, in which case, if you're playing a FIFA game, every court is usually green. Well, usually, it is green. I guess it will be that. Okay, I guess most games don't really have a... Well, at least I'm trying to think right now, but I don't think most games have like a very predominant color, right? Well, I guess Hollow Knight is another example. The color is mostly gray, which is one of the reasons why I don't like it. But yeah, too dark. Way too dark. Oh, that reminds me. Wasn't there supposedly a Hollow Knight sequel coming out? Does that exist, or is it a myth? Is it a lie? I think that people are still waiting for the announcement. I mean, I'm not, but people that care about Hollow Knight are. Yeah, black, white, gray, and some shades of blue, but mostly gray. Yeah, as I say, that's the reason why I don't... One of the reasons why I don't like that game. Way too dark and... Oh, you can't land there. Really? I guess you don't. But yeah, do you know if the sequel has been announced? I mean, the release. I know that the name of the sequel exists, and... But is the sequel announced already, or what? I think it was supposed to be called Silk Song or something. They are taking their time, no dates. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't care in the first place, but I just find it funny when people announce that they will release something and then they take like decades. Well, decades is an exaggeration, but like they take years to release it. Like, why do you even announce it? Don't announce it. Yeah, same with Half-Life 3, but I think that, I mean, well, Half-Life 3 has the same issue. Yes, that is correct. 1,600 days so far. That's 5 years. No, 4 years and a little, right? Yeah, 4 years and a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. Almost 5 years, though. Yeah, not a little bit, like almost 5 years, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the same happened with that Shadow of the Colossus sequel or whatever it was supposed to be. What was the name? I forgot the name of that thing. Something Monster? I don't remember. That game was announced for like years and then it released. Then nobody gave a fuck, as expected. Nobody. Fans of the series did, but I mean that it wasn't a very popular game. It was popular for the same reason that Silk Song and Half-Life. Well, no. Half-Life has more of a reason to be popular. It's one of those things that became popular because of the expectation. Because it's been so long that it was announced and it didn't release until it eventually did. I have no idea what the game is about. I mean, apparently it's like one of those games like Limbo where you just go forward and things happen. Yeah, but definitely not my type of game. Yeah, The Last Guardian, that's the name. That is indeed the name. But definitely not my type of game. And I did play Shadow of the Colossus and I like it, but The Last Guardian seems like the opposite of what I would like. The Limbo-like game. Yeah, no thank you. You know, that's a funny thing to do. To categorize games as Limbo-like. I'm a very big fan of Limbo-likes. Yeah, no, those type of games that are more narrative than gameplay, I really don't like them. Well, there is a reason why I'm playing a game like this in the first place, you know. But yeah, the thing is that The Last Guardian was announced for a long time and it didn't release until it eventually did release. It's one of those things that, yeah, the expectation is more, you know, more important than the release itself. I mean, I'm pretty sure that at this point in time, something like Half-Life 3, even if it released, I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't care. I mean, Half-Life is not really as popular as it was back when it was still releasing games. Because even with Alyx, they don't really have that much people considering that it's locked to VR and most people don't have VR. And at the same time, apparently someone leaked the plot anyway, so like, I think that there was a writer working for Valve that leaked the plot before leaving, or after leaving. I mean, the point is that he leaked the plot and left the company. And yeah, I mean, I didn't read it because, I mean, even if I read it, I wouldn't understand. But yeah, I guess with those things, Wait, is that sham possible? I mean, I will assume it is, but then... That look easier just looking at it. Yeah, I gotta assume the champ is possible. Also, I think that I was mistaken. This loop is not half an hour. I might have missed the first loop, but this loop is like, I think 15 minutes. So basically half of that. Hey, don't worry about it. We'll pay more attention next time. Or not. Maybe I won't. You never know. Yeah, I think that according to the readme, this is the only song that the game has. I hope you like it. But you know that a lot of streamers, what they do is that they mute the soundtrack in most games they play. They just play their own playlist. Like, that has nothing to do with the game, right? That's something that I feel like for some games I should do, but at the same time I feel like if I use other music, it will be disrespect. Well, I don't think the problem is that it will be disrespectful, but mostly that it wouldn't be playing the game, because music is a part of games. You can't just take it away. I mean, you can, but I will feel wrong. The other games in the trilogy have different songs. Yeah, I can imagine. But I think that this is supposed to be a quadrilogy. I mean, the fourth game doesn't seem to be exactly based on this, but it has the word dandy at the end. Well, dandies. It has it in plural. Wait, am I supposed to go down? Oh, you have to be shitting me. We're gonna be doing multi-screen falling? That's hard. Hey Blue, how is it going? Yeah, multi-screen falling is a problem because that requires memorization. Not a big fan of memorization. You also wouldn't know where to double jump. Oh, technically you don't need to double jump. I mean, you can double jump at the end to position yourself, but it's not really necessary. It's more of a help. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you can do that. Nice, beautiful. The isekai music. Yeah, we have an anime medley. But as I say, I don't. Well, I'm paying more attention to the game than the music, of course. But even if I were paying attention, I wouldn't recognize most of this anyways. As I say, the only one that I recognize is Sorairo Days. That's the only one. Huh. And now that I think about it, what a stoner-ass anime Tengen Toppa is. Because it's one of those things that... Obviously, it's a shonen anime meant for young boys. So obviously, when you're young and you watch something like that, it's very easy to get impressed. But man, that anime, looking back, like thinking back of it, like what a stoner-ass anime. It's one of those anime that just doesn't care about... Well, especially towards the end. But all around that anime is a stoner experience. Which is not a bad thing, it's just that I don't think I could enjoy that anime today. If I watch it for the first time today. And even if I rewatch it, I probably wouldn't enjoy it. But it's just one of those things. But that's why demographics exist in works of fiction. Because they are targeted towards a specific one. But yeah. I mean, I guess that's also part of the reason why I don't like Genshin story. Because you know that so far I talked to 3 people that did the last quest in Genshin Impact, and all of them liked it, and I didn't. But the thing is that that's not a demographic problem, because those people are, well, some of them are even older than me. So it's not that, but I feel like when a story gets too stone, I cannot enjoy it. It's like I'm expecting some consistency. Get fucked, gate champ. Oh, you were gonna get me, but you didn't. Save here. Reminds me... No, see, but the thing about Dragon Ball, there are a lot of things that you can say about it that are very ridiculous in terms of, you know, the way it's presented, but that's not what I mean. If anything, Dragon Ball, well, like the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, if anything, that's an anime that I could probably still enjoy even if I rewatch it today. My problem is when a story has so many things to understand that at the end of the day it feels like something that only the author understands. They just throw a bunch of shit and put it in a blender, and that's the story, right? I think that that's my issue with a lot of stories. And, well, I guess in Tengen Toppa is less about that, because I guess it's not that hard to understand what's going on. Just that it's like there is a limit where you are like, maybe it shouldn't get that ridiculous, right? But it does. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I rewatch that anime, I will like it. But I have a feeling I won't. Just a slight feeling. But I think that those animes that have a lot of crazy stuff happening, I think that they have to have a solid foundation. Like solid rules. And whatever crazy thing happens should be within those rules, in one way or another. It's also a reason why I don't like Dragon Ball Z on the Cell arc. I think that the Cell arc is very bad. Well, the fight choreography and all of that is pretty cool, but the story is not good. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think that to me it's getting very hard to enjoy fictional stories in general. You say that about Goku Black? Yeah, basically anything after the Frieza saga, I didn't like it. Or, let me correct myself. When I was a kid, I definitely like seeing these people beat the shit out of each other and stuff. But no, I mean like now, I probably wouldn't enjoy it. And I mean, Goku Black, I watched it when I was already not young, or not young enough. So yeah. Yeah, I know that you like the story, but I did not. I mean, any story that has time traveling, to me, it's already trash. That's a personal thing of mine. If a story has time travel, I think I can diss it on the spot. I mean, I can keep watching it to see where it goes. But I feel like time travel is already something that Stories shouldn't go there. I don't like time travel at all. That's because every author does time travel differently. There is not a global rule of how time travel works. Everyone does it their own way, everyone has their own rules, and with their own rules come their own plot holes as well. Yeah. Like for example, well, since you mentioned Goku Black, why didn't they just go back to... Like, see, here's the thing. First of all, the fact that two timelines exist and you can go back and forth between them is nonsensical. I mean, it's nonsensical, yeah, obviously it's not realistic, duh. But no, I mean that it's nonsensical in the sense that at that point you are not traveling through time, you're traveling through dimensions. Because if you were to do that, you will basically have clones of yourself multiple times for each time travel you do. You can't just have two timelines and go back and forth and have nothing happen to them. That shouldn't be like that. Because if you're going back to the spot you left, like the problem here is, why will you do it? Like the whole point of Goku Black Saga is that they go to the past to ask for help about the future instead of just correcting the past, right? And they even have that issue there, like they correct the past but the future doesn't change for some reason. And as I say, at that point those are no longer timelines, those are just different dimensions. Or you can call them timelines, but you can pretend they exist in the same universe. What I'm trying to say is that if you want to point to plot holes there, you have 100,000, basically. And that's why I don't like time traveling. Because you could always ask yourself, well, but why didn't they do this? Or why does this work like this instead of working this other way? And obviously the answer is always because the author feels like it. And that's fine, it's their story, but that's precisely why I don't like it. If the answer is because the author says so, like that already to me is bad. If that's the only answer. Even without time traveling, they... Like, assuming that the rules of time traveling that they presented make sense, the events themselves are, to me, shit. Especially the ending of that saga, you know. Ooh, this looks tough. I mean, you're not supposed to double jump. You're supposed to do it in one go. I wonder if that also requires an align, because it feels like this wall is here for a reason. But something like this I wouldn't know at all if it needs a specific align or not. Because it's quite far from here. And I mean, it's a gate and a diagonal. Like, do you really need an align for that? I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. Just that it surprises me that that wall is randomly there. Like, instead of a wall, this will make more sense to be a spike. So the fact that it's a wall makes me think that it's because you're supposed to use it. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I think you can do that. You just need to get good. I don't think any specific align is necessary there. hey, maybe I'm also wrong about that. I don't know. One day, maybe I will become an Align expert, but until then, I'm afraid these questions will keep lingering in my mind until someone answers them. No, even if someone answers them, I think that this is just a hard sham. It doesn't have to do with Aligns. Need to get good at it. But yeah. Yeah, you don't need anything fancy. You just need to be good. Okay. Good to know. Now this looks interesting. I remember when I played Permanence 1 that there were some of these jumps. Like these mini spikes where they kinda look like a wall. I think I remember that. Can I do a full jump? So even a full jump kills you there. I wonder if you're even supposed to do a double jump to get to the other side. Because you can do 2 very short double jumps and get to to the other side. Also, on a completely unrelated sorry. Unrelated note, like, I mean, I don't think this is... Oh wow, I got it. No water, mister. But yeah, no, I was about to say that apparently Windows is... Well, Windows. Microsoft is gonna release a Windows 12 next year. I don't think it's anything new, but I just read about it today, which will be something. Like basically, it will be possible that I will go to Windows 12 before even going through 11. Yeah, I haven't downloaded 11 either. Well, even if I had, 11 doesn't support my processor, so, you know. Well, I don't know why 12 would. It probably doesn't support it either. It seems that that shitty ass feature about some safe whatever of the processor is something that will be here to stay. It probably will have more tracking and else. I mean, that's pretty clear when they make it a requirement, as I said, to have your processor with that security garbage that is there just to have a more tight control. With that, you can already clearly tell that, you know. That's the direction they are obviously going for. I used Windows 10 for a long time. When I finally made the switch to 10, I'll be honest, I never regretted it. Well, the funny thing is that the only reason... Actually, I'm trying to remember. I think I made the switch to 10 because 7 was giving me some problems. Like, it was doing some weird stuff like suddenly minimizing the active window or something like that. And at the time like, well, at the time, no. At some point in time, they made it so you could upgrade from 7, like using the UI, you know. You didn't need to download it. Well, I mean, it downloaded it right there, but you didn't need to do anything by yourself. You just hit a button and that's it, which is the same thing right now that happens with Windows 11, assuming your PC is compatible, right? But the thing is that back then they did that, and I think they say that that will stop working at some point, so I did it. But I did it, I mean, aside from that, is because there was one game that I really wanted to play at the time that was Killer Instinct. And Killer Instinct was exclusive of Windows 10. Damn, I can't believe I one-shotted that part of the checkpoint like that. Holy shit. Wasn't even focusing that much and I one-shotted it. Oh, that's a nerf plane. Well, that's a problem. Plan obsolescence? Well, yeah, you could say that. Yeah, that's a good thing. You didn't need to use any USB stick or any burned CD. You just press a button and that's it. And I did. And I also play Killer Instinct, and it's a pretty cool game, by the way. It's just that it's a very cool game, but it has some flaws. But it was cool to play it, because before that, that Killer Instinct was exclusive to Xbox One. It was basically an Xbox One exclusive. One of the few Xbox One exclusives. But when they eventually ported it to Windows, they ported it to Windows 10. And I had Windows 7, so I needed to switch. And it wasn't a bad decision because I've been using Windows 10 since. But you know that if I didn't do it for that, I think that I will eventually have to do it for Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is also exclusive to Windows 10, well, and 11 now, but I mean, you can play Genshin on Windows 7. Or at least not officially. Okay, that jump is very hard. I do regret Win 10 a bit since 7 had kick-ass themes. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can install something in Windows that kinda lets you have something like that. You know? So that I don't know how. It's a possibility. But yeah, Windows 7 was pretty cool. It was a nice one. The problem is that now there are way too incompatible games to... Like, if somehow happened to Windows 10 and you couldn't use it anymore for whatever reason, Windows 7 right now has too many games that are not compatible. Do Mac users deserve to play Genshin Impact? Mac users don't deserve to play games for giving money to such a garbage company. So yeah, the answer to that question is very obviously no. But yeah, I mean, Mac users get what they deserve, you know. It is the way it is. You pay for an overpriced piece of garbage. That's fine. An overpriced piece of garbage that also is made by a company that doesn't respect consumers at all and keeps pushing anti-consumer practices. Hey, you do you, it's your money, but you get what you deserve. You get what you paid for. But yes. Unfortunately, Apple is way too powerful, but man, that's one of the companies that I wish it went bankrupt. It will be so beautiful to see Apple going bankrupt, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because they are just way too powerful. When someone is so powerful, well, something is so powerful, it just doesn't go down. It refuses to. Also, I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing something on my screen. I think it might be... I think in English it's called mitten or something like that. Like, it's a very small thing. I don't know if I got it. I think I did. I don't know. It's like a very small insect, but like, I'm talking extremely small. We're talking about like micro insect, like the size of a dot. I think they are called mittens, right? Or something. They're very, very small. To the point that the only reason why I see it is because of the contrast between the yellow screen and that thing. Well, actually, I could Google it. Give me a second. Give me a second. No, wait. I'm on a roll. Not yet. Okay, let me look it up. So if I look up mitten, is it what I think it is? Or maybe it's not. Wait, no, it's not. Maybe it's called something. No, a mitten apparently it's a globe. So it's not that. And how are they called? I was sure they were called mitten, but I guess not. Huh. Well, that's weird. Wait, where am I supposed to go? To the candy? What is that save doing there, then? Oh, maybe that's when I... No, that's where I spawn. Okay, never mind. Yeah. No, I think they are called mites. I think that's the name. Mite. Right? Yeah, this shit. I think it's that. Like, it's an extremely small insect. Yeah, I think that's the one it is. Yeah, it was something similar. Mite. I think that's what I just got. Very, very small. I mean, you can tell in the images that Google has that it's extremely small. I think it was that. You're supposed to do that with a single shampoo, I think, but I'm not... Like, you land here, you cannot double jump past that spike because you will need to get another jump afterwards. So you need to... Yeah, you need to do that. Holy shit, okay. Cooks. But yeah, that's the strat. It works. Kinda. It gets the job done. Yeah, I can't believe I died to that one. Yeah, you need to jump a lot to the right. Damn it. But yeah, that doesn't seem that hard. Games like this need a music playlist. I mean, the thing is that... Oh, you mean like a music playlist by me? You mean muting the the game music and I should put my own music. Is that what you mean? I mean, I could. Either way. I mean, here the playlist is just like a very long medley from you or for the game itself. I mean, the game itself has only one song, but that song is like 15 minutes long, you know? Because it's a medley of anime themes. So yeah. I mean, I could put my own music, but I feel like the issue with that is that music is something that is very taste-based, right? Wait, cannot I choose? No. No, you can't do that. But yeah, the point is that with music, I don't like when other people make me listen to shit I don't want to. And trust me, in this country a lot of people listen music very loud. And when they do that, I want to show whatever speaker they are listening from and shove it up their ass. But yeah, the thing is that by doing a playlist on my own, I will be doing that. And I mean, I guess you can say the same about the game's music. But the game's music is part of the game, you know? It's kinda like not liking the game itself. But yeah, I don't know. Well, there were some times where, you know, where the game didn't have any music. Like I remember when I played Champ King, a lot of parts didn't have any music. So what I did there is like I put music from Toho, or I think it was Lennon. But yeah, the point is that I put music of other game. And the same happened with that game called what was the name? Dust something. Dust Force, I think it was called. So that game, there was one stage that it didn't have any music for some reason. It was a very long stage because it was like the last one. So I started putting fighting game music. Oh yeah. I mean, I could do that, but And the problem is that I will also have to organize it, which I'm a little bit lazy to do. Is there something up here? No. There ain't. But yeah. Seems like something I wouldn't do unless it's absolute silence. Like if this game somehow had no music, I will probably do it. Most likely. But yeah. Something that will be cool in this type of games is listening to like motivational shonen music, like for example Digimon or Dragon Ball songs. I really like those type of songs. They are very good for the most part. But yeah, I don't think I have enough of them to warrant a long playlist. Like I will have to listen to new music, and I don't usually really listen to music. I mean, the music I listen to tends to be music I already listen. I don't tend to listen to new music on my own. The time I listen to new music is like, for example, when I play a game on stream, and obviously that game soundtrack will count as new music, but aside from that I really don't. So yeah. That's also another reason why doing a big playlist wouldn't really work. Because I mean, I could make a playlist of all the songs I like regardless of the genre, right? But the issue with that is that I don't like that idea of having a playlist that has songs that have nothing to do with each other, and that the common factor is that I like them. Mostly because I feel like there are some times where you want to listen to a specific type of music. And even if you like a song, you don't want to listen to it at that moment. And then the other problem is copyright, of course. A lot of the songs, well, especially the ones that I mentioned, like Dragon Ball and Digimon, those songs are copyrighted up the ass. So yeah. Well, maybe Dragon Ball not so much, because they are relatively old. But yeah. Pretty nice playlist you have, Mr. Kyle. Yeah. Digimon has a lot of good songs. And most of them are by Koshi Wada. Rest in peace. So yeah, anything that he does is automatically good. Like, to me, when it comes to shonen anime songs, it's both Koshi Wada and Hironobu Kageyama, which are Digimon and Dragon Ball, essentially. Any song made by those two guys is gonna pump you up. Like, they just make songs that pump you up. Like, even songs like what's the Braveheart, the Evolution song from Digimon 1. That is a very calm song, but even with how calm it is, it still sounds very motivating. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds? Well, I haven't really watched Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't know about the soundtrack, but yeah, I am willing to believe it. It seems that this is the next checkpoint that is gonna take me quite a while, possibly. Because the problem of this last jump is that you cannot do a full jump here, because you're gonna hit the ceiling. You're supposed to do like a medium jump, but then after you somehow get past this, you need to immediately turn right to avoid hitting this mini spike. So that checkpoint looks extremely painful. Well, I mean this checkpoint. This checkpoint just looks bad. I mean, I guess it doesn't look as bad as that other checkpoint that I got stuck for like more than half an hour in. But I'm saying that too early, because I might get stuck on this one for half an hour too. It's a possibility. Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, so far I've been progressing quite a lot. Like, I don't know how long this game is. It's probably longer than what I can finish today, but I think that the progress has been relatively steady. I still think that maybe this type of difficulty is a little bit too high for me to enjoy. So yeah. I think that that's the biggest issue. The difficulty might be a little bit too high. And as I say, a little bit too high to enjoy, not to beat. I am very well aware I am capable of beating this whole game, regardless of what else they throw at me. But it's about how enjoyable it is, and I feel like I will need to be better to enjoy a game like this one. So I'm not really sure if I want to play the other Dandy games. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, at least not yet. If I somehow get better at Needle, it will be a good idea, but I doubt it. The thing about Needle is that, well, obviously, the only way to get better at something is by doing it more. But I feel like the process of getting good at Needle is just not enjoyable. Which is the reason why I think that it's important to play adventure games for this sort of stuff. Because my current skill at I wanna be the guy fan games, whatever that might be, is something that I got exclusively from adventure fan games. I didn't, well, with the exception of Not Another Needle game, that is a game that I try harder quite a lot, and nowadays I probably wouldn't. But like, aside from that game, I didn't really farm any Needle or avoidance game too much. So all my, again in quotations mark, skill on fan games comes exclusively from adventure fan games. So I think that I need to precisely do that. Play more adventure fan games, harder ones even. And that way, maybe I will be able to play harder Needle games and enjoy them. That's the thing. Again, one thing is being able to play them and beat them. And another thing is being able to enjoy them. I think that for that I still need a little bit more. But that little bit more has probably have to be gained from adventure fan games. Just that adventure fan games are basically like a shot in the dark, right? Like you can have a lot of stuff, but it's hard to tell what you can expect from an adventure fan game. On a Needle fan game, but unless, you know, it might have an avoidance like the one I played the other day, but a Needle fan game, you usually know what to expect. You have platforming, and that's it. So, in that regard, like it's a lot safer to play an adventure, a Needle fan game than playing an adventure one. Because playing an adventure one, you can get a lot of surprises, and a lot of those surprises are not very good. At least I got that checkpoint. Though this one doesn't look much better. Well, there are only a couple of jumps though. Like, it's a very short checkpoint in terms of how much you're supposed to do. But not very short with how hard it seems to be, because it seems like one of these that you bonk your head. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. You can see that you can do that. Yeah, the problem is doing that consistently. Oh, never mind. Well, I guess it wasn't that bad after all. Because I mean, the hardest part about that checkpoint is that first jump, and that's it. The rest is chokeable, but not hard. I guess it depends on how my progress goes. If I will continue this tomorrow or not. I could. Or not. I don't know. Anything is possible. Okay, this champ is not hard, but not very used to short champs like this. Well, short champ, the first one is short. The second one, I think it's supposed to be full champ. Because that you're supposed to do it from very low to not hit anything. And at the same time have enough distance to the right. So otherwise that happens. Nice. Oh, but this... Damn, that ending looks rough. Like, that first champ already is a problem, but that ending with that spike on the bottom left, well, bottom left, on the left of the candy, of the dandy. Damn, that actually worked, nice. Well done. Well done, me. I think I should recognize another opening. I think I recognize an Anoha opening. The... what was the name? Eternal Blaze, I think it's called. I think I heard that one. Like, a little bit of it. That's good. That's a very good opening, by the way. Recommended. Eternal Blaze. Well, from the best season of Nanoha as well. Which is the second one. Very appropriately named Nanoha's ass. For some reason. So it's ass with only one S. Like Blue likes to write it. Well, actually, it's like A''S, I think. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean. It's been a long time since I watched it, so I don't remember. But yeah. That's a good one. I feel like that's... I was talking earlier about animes that I will rewatch now and I wouldn't enjoy. I feel like that one I will enjoy. Probably. Maybe. But yeah. I mean, the thing about Nanoha is that it's a magical girl anime. And those are usually aimed at girls. But that second season of Nanoha is pretty much a shonen. The first one is more aimed at girls, but the second one is definitely a battle shonen. And the third one is whatever. It's okay. Okay, that gate champ is the only obstacle here. There you go. Nanoha? What? Oh, yeah, no, Nanoha. Maho Shoujo. Okay, it seems that this is yet again another one of those align specific champs, isn't it? You're supposed to walk off that spike and then double jump. Well, I will have to guess the align. Okay, it's that one. Perfect. Well, we got it. That didn't take very long. Nice. I like when things go right on the first try. I just randomly walk up that wall up there and it worked. Nice. So it's insane. I mean, so far, only one checkpoint took me more than half an hour. It's quite crazy because that checkpoint felt like it belonged to a different game. I mean, I'm probably gonna regret saying that because there's probably gonna be a worse one coming up. But so far, that was the worst one by a lot. But yeah, as I say, I don't know how long this game is, so there might still be like 100 more screens for all I know. In those 100 screens, there is potential to get turbo fucked. So yeah. I guess so far, taking the average of checkpoints, I think that even if I don't beat this today, I can definitely play it again tomorrow. Though not yet. We still have some time. Just that today I want to finish the stream earlier. But well, not that early though. Like not now, but probably like half an hour earlier. Or maybe I can make it to the 3-hour mark. I don't know. It's possible. Nice. Oh yeah. The thing is that these fan games usually they have a last screen that is very recognizable as a last screen. Like it's the type of shit that you look at and you are like, okay, this is where the game is over. And so far, none of these screens look like the last ones. So this could still keep going for a while. Well, in fact, I think that on Delicious Fruit, I read a review that say that one of the things that they didn't like about the game is that it just kept going forever. Not forever, but you know, for what it felt like forever. So here this champ looks very fucked up. Oof, yeah. Damn, but everything about this checkpoint looks fucked up. Like landing on the middle of those two spikes. And then the last jump is super chokeable. Yeah, that seems like a problem. Indeed. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Right? It's okay. Also, you know that for some reason Steam say that that my currency will change today, but it hasn't changed yet. I mean, I will assume that it will change before tomorrow. The problem is that they don't say when it will happen. Like if I check on SteamDB, it's still not changed, though they have a message saying that they won't change it in real time. I mean, I entered on Steam earlier and it still didn't, you know, still didn't change. Yeah, the bulb time, but what's bulb time? Oh, they mean that, like, they take, like, they're coming soon, right? Like, they take longer than they should. Okay, so that's what they meant with bulb time. I thought that they meant, like, a specific time zone. But no, it's like they take their time doing it, okay. Well, but that's an important thing, because if they don't do it before tomorrow, we could still utilize the sale. Like the... What the hell? Oh, I didn't know you could land there. Like, the platform to my right has a very tiny space that you can land on. I didn't see that. Well, that should make that jump a lot easier then. I didn't even see that. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that before the sale, if they don't change the currency, we could actually buy games on sale with this currency, which is, I think, exactly what Valve is trying to avoid. Like, that's, I think, what the reason for doing it one day before the actual sale. And maybe they are still... They are still processing the elections that happened here yesterday. Were quite interesting. Seems that a large portion of the world is interested in it. Well, interested as a fun fact, not as something that they really care about. But yeah, it seems that we made a number. Okay, what about this? Oh, okay, that works, but then you have to stop in a very specific part, because, like, you barely make that jump, which makes you want to keep pressing right to make sure you're landing on the platform. But if you don't stop pressing right, that spike is gonna fuck you up. And that's mostly why I expected it would happen, and it did happen. Hitting did happen. But yeah. In any case, if I can somehow use the sales tomorrow, that will be very cool. Alright, well, at least you start from here, I guess. That's not saying much. I'm mostly acing that, like the previous jump that gets you here. Like, I'm mostly doing it very well. This jump, on the other hand, I got it first try, but the spike killed me, but now I cannot get it. Yeah, it seems that, well, as suspected, it is a very hard jump. It is the way it is. Okay, so you cannot really double jump too early, because you might not hit the first block, but you're gonna hit the second one, which is the same thing. You're gonna bonk your head and obviously get a smaller jump, which is bad. Nice. All right. What am I looking at? Looks interesting, to say the least. Wait, where am I supposed to jump? I want to go down there? I don't think so. I think that you want me to... Yeah, you want me to do that, okay. might look a little bit hard to do. But it's very doable. And after that, when I land down there... Wait, you want me to jump all the way left? Because aside from that, I don't think I can jump anywhere else. I think it is jumping all the way left. Okay. Gotcha. So that jump looks annoying because you need to do 2 very precise double jumps. You need to avoid hitting any block and obviously the mini spikes. Yeah, that seems very precise. And not to mention that I think the second jump is supposed to be a full jump. Because otherwise I don't think you make it to the bottom left platform, most likely. Well, that's fine. Oh, actually, well, maybe not a full jump, because that spike surely got me. Okay. Oh, I should have tried shooting at the save. I mean, it probably wouldn't work, but considering that so far I haven't seen any save protection, it might be possible. And that would be pretty cool. I don't know why they will put no protection there, considering that that jump doesn't seem like the jump between the bottom left and the checkpoint doesn't seem that hard. Or maybe I'm wrong and it's actually extremely hard. It could be. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to try. It's a shame that I didn't try when I got there. That's a little bit of an issue. No, okay, there is a save protection there. Fuck. Well, maybe it's not the first one. Maybe there was another one before, but I didn't see it. But how do you do this jump here? It's like you need to... It's like it's the same logic as this one. Like you jump and you're supposed to land on the other side and then double jump from here, because very clearly if you double jump from either the spike place or before the spike, you're not gonna make it to the other side. Very clearly. Alright. Oh, come on, dude. Alright. At least it doesn't have save protection. Well, it probably... Okay, the save protection is there, as you can probably see. So when you land on the other side, you don't save. Just that the save protection is invisible. You don't have like a fancy circle or square surrounding the save. I guess it will get in the way of the aesthetics of the game, you know. That's not possible. Something that I do wonder is how long it took Draino to beat this game. Hey, were you watching Draino Diami when he was playing this game? Because if you were, do you remember how long it took him? Depending on that, I could consider going until the end or leaving the rest for tomorrow. But I don't know. Because whatever Draino took beating it, I should add like a couple more minutes. Well, a couple more minutes or a whole hour. The thing is that Draino is much better than me on Needle games. Well, on any I Wanna Be the Guy fan game. And not limited to Needle. Nice. I think that, I mean, judging by his Discord state, I think he was streaming for like around 3 hours. And if it is 3 hours, that means that it will most likely take me 4 or more. Probably. Will most likely be like that. Nice. Not nice. I was, but wasn't really paying attention, didn't know he finished it. Huh. Nice. I wonder... I have a very interesting way of watching streams, Yami. Like, I understand having the stream as the background, but you don't even hear that he... Oh wait, maybe he doesn't talk. I remember Draenor at some point used microphone, but I don't know if he uses microphone now. Does he? Maybe he doesn't. Communal FBI agent. I mean, if you're only hearing, I will assume that you will know when someone beats a game. But yeah, if Draenor doesn't use a microphone, that will be a little bit impossible. Hey, at least back when I raided him that one time, that is what made him know me, actually. He was using a microphone. Sometimes it's very interesting to think how such small actions lead to so many different things, right? If I didn't raid Draenor that one day, he wouldn't be here. That's crazy, dude. Can you believe that? It's crazy. The twist of fate. It really is crazy. Wait, where are you? Oh, you land? Okay. You land in that tiny space. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Landing there seems a lot harder than it initially looked. Doesn't seem easy at all. Yeah, like that. Nice, okay. That took less than I expected. Trying to see the rest of the checkpoint. Those mini spikes that look like an eye, or like something else, depending on your imagination. That champ looks hard. The other ones should seem like they are choke potential, but that one looks hard. Maybe I'm overestimating it. No, I don't think I'm overestimating it at all. That one does seem quite hard. Yeah, a little bit too hard. But if you get past that, getting the other diagonal after the double jump seems messed up. Like, it's pretty clear, or at least I think it's clear, that you're supposed to do the double jump in a way that you don't hit this second block up there. Yeah, like that, exactly. Precisely like that. And then that one is just hard because it's getting a diagonal after a double jump. I mean, it's not hard, but having it at the end of the checkpoint is, as I say before, extreme choke potential. Very big choke potential. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? I overjumped that? Holy shit. Didn't even think that was possible. I mean, I knew it was possible, but I didn't think I would do it. Also, yeah, what Draynot said at the beginning of the stream, that he saw some of these screens as green, yeah. I thought that maybe after playing the game for a while I will start seeing green, but no, he seems that he has some degree of color blindness indeed. Well, it is the way it is, you know. So it seems that when it comes to color blindness, the technology has come a long way. Like, there are some glasses that treat color blindness very well. But I don't know if they treat it, but at least as long as you use those glasses, you can actually see well. Well, by see well, I mean see the colors properly. And the technology for that really came a long way. I don't know how expensive they are. They might be expensive, I don't know. I mean, just getting glasses, like regular glasses that are used to augment your vision, that's already expensive. But yeah, glasses that treat color blindness, which is something very specific and relatively rare, I don't know how expensive it could be. I mean, if already regular glasses that a lot of people use are that expensive, yeah, I don't want to imagine those, but maybe they are not that expensive. I don't know. So something that I don't know if why glasses are so expensive. I mean, I don't think they use any material that is hard to get. I mean, obviously I will assume that the glasses aren't just made of glass. They probably have some other bullshit in it. Or the glass is special, but no way they will be that expensive. I don't think the materials are extremely expensive, though maybe the process of making them is expensive. I don't know, it's a possibility. It's probable that that's the case. But yeah, I don't know. That was very close, unfortunately. I kinda wanna see how the last screen looks like. The next, which will be cool if it was the last. Yeah, this doesn't look like the last screen. Alright, I guess I can keep going for like 10 more minutes maybe. I could technically keep going for 40, but as I say, I want to end sooner today, if it's possible. Oh, you go down? Huh. Almost made me fall for that. Almost. Yeah, I guess I can do, as I say, 10 more minutes and then, well, now are 9. But yeah. And then leave it for tomorrow. And assuming that I can beat it tomorrow early, there is also other things I could try. That are not this game, of course. Or any of the other games from this saga, if you wanna call it. The Dandy Saga. The legendary Dandy Saga. But yeah. I mean, this is another one of the multi-screen screens. There was already a multi-screen before, so it definitely doesn't feel like it will be the last one. Yeah, I guess I mostly expected the game to take 2 streams to beat, more or less. And that it's the logical amount of time. I mean, Draenor beat it in 1 stream, but again, he has the skill to do that. I don't, you know. He can definitely do that. That would have worked if I didn't move to the right. Though once I get there, you're supposed to do full double jumps to the left, right? Because there is no platform aside from the one that has the checkpoint on the left side. I think it is it has to be 2 very precise. Well, I'm not sure about the second one, but the first jump has to be very precise to set up the second one. Because on the second one, once you reach the bottom, you're supposed to zigzag, so it's not like you have to be very precise in how much you press it. Yeah, the first one is the one that has to be very precise. The first jump needs to be on point. We will see how that goes. I guess this wouldn't be a bad checkpoint to start tomorrow, assuming I don't get it now. Because looking at the next checkpoint, that looks very wild. I mean, it doesn't look super hard, mind you, but it looks like something that will take some attempts. Well, I mean, I guess it looks as hard as this one. Relatively. Probably. guess I would like to start on the other checkpoint. Would be nice. In this checkpoint, it seems that most of the champs have something. Ah, damn it. Fuck, I guess I went too much to the right. It seems like these checkpoints have... Like, all of the champs are tricky in some way. Even if none of them are super tricky. Okay, I got it. Nice. All of them have a degree of trickiness to them. I got that. Oh, and then after that you have to go between those two horizontal spikes. Yeah, that sounds nice, indeed. I might be exaggerating the difficulty of that because you have two full champs right before it, you know. Two full champs that are a problem. Well, not a problem, but I mean, you need to set up well. And I think it's the last champ of the checkpoint, though I don't remember what was on the other, on the top screen. Maybe it's not the last champ of the checkpoint. I hope it is. That's a little bit hard. Yeah, I guess this is the checkpoint we're gonna be starting tomorrow. That's fine. Could be worse. I wonder what happens though if instead of going the intended path, you go right. Because you can tell that it's a dead end, but there might be a secret if you go there. Just that champ to get to that supposed secret looks very hard. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother. If it was an easier champ, I would do it, but it doesn't look particularly easy. It most likely is a secret. Because as I said earlier, the readme says the game has secrets. But yeah, those secrets are for needle experts. Team, I died on the same spot as the first attempt that I got there. That's crazy. Let me do 3 more attempts and we will continue with this tomorrow. Wow, okay. Maybe not 3 then. Wasn't expecting to get that like that. See, that's the thing. Screens like this really make me think, what if this is the last one? Because look at where the candy is. Like, the candy is after a double champ high up there. Oh, well, even if you do that, still need to get through this, which might or might not be a problem, but it definitely looks like a problem. And I really don't know what to do. I wish Draynor was here to tell me if this was the last screen or not. Because if it's the last screen, I will definitely go for it right now. But without knowing, it's hard to tell. It's just that candy positioning really feels like it's the last one. Like having a jump into nothingness with spikes below, it feels like it's the last one. Though, even if it is the last one, you also have to take a look at these checkpoints. Actually, let me take a look at the current screen. Like, this jump already seems like a problem, but even if I get through that... Well, the one there in the middle might look hard, but I don't think it's gonna be that hard. Okay, the one here looks very hard. Well, I don't know what the switch does. I'm assuming it's gonna open up something here. But the thing with I Wanna Be the Guy fan games is that you never know what a switch is gonna do. It might add a platform, it might remove a platform, it might, you know, add a spike or all of the above. But obviously, only adding a spike wouldn't be possible here because you wouldn't be able to do anything. But I think that even this first jump looks hard enough to live for tomorrow, and the rest of the screen, if I look at the next checkpoint, yeah, there is some hard stuff in there. I mean, I will say that the hardest stuff is this jump here. Like landing here, yeah, okay, this looks very hard. The rest doesn't look that bad though. And then you have this. I guess this one is not that big of a deal. I think that it might be better to live for... Oh wow, I had that gate jump, damn it. This gate jump is something. I got it there too. You know, I think that it's gonna be the best if I leave it tomorrow. For tomorrow. If I leave it tomorrow, I don't think that's a sentence that makes much sense. And I think that it's better to leave this for tomorrow. So yeah, I guess so far so good. I still think though that the game might be a little bit too hard for me to properly enjoy. But even with that, I think that it's still an enjoyable experience. So, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this, hopefully finishing it as well. So have a good one everyone, and take care.